Yo, what's up guys, AJB Reacts here. Today I'm reacting to Thors fight. I don't know, I think this is his 5th or 3rd, because I remember seeing like a little clip of a reaction, and yeah. Anyway, let's get straight into it guys. You're here to watch the reaction and the fight, not me ramble on at the start. Let's turn it down a tad, just okay. Instantly he's coming out jabbing, that's good. He's using his jab, he's using his range. Oh, right hand. The only problem is when he's jabbing, he's leaving his hand very out there. Look. Look. When he's coming out, he's leaving his left hand out there. You could counter that with a left hook maybe. So I've just remembered, the big man himself is southpaw. So normally you'd counter a jab with a right hand. But yeah, he could be countered for left overhand, left hook. Just leaves it out there. Off the bat, and I know it's been obvious throughout his fights, he's not a very what's that word? And he's can't keep his balance a lot. Not coordinated. That's the word I'm looking for. He's not very like coordinated, and I feel like if Eddie Hall comes steaming forward like he will, because I don't think those jabs were hard jabs, so if Eddie Hall comes steaming forward throwing bombs, I think Thors' backhand, his left hand, will be too slow, and Eddie will be able to dodge that or avoid it or block it, because he'll see it coming, and he'll keep steamrolling forward, push Thor off balance and hit him with a big shot. But this fight so far, I don't know if, obviously Thor's like, I'll play whilst it's talking, I'll rewind it a little bit because I want to mention about that clinch. Like here, obviously clinching with him wouldn't be the best idea because he's what, 200, 300 pounds, something stupid like that, and he's obviously a much stronger guy. But there he was very uncoordinated. I don't think he knew what to do. I don't think he's been clinched a lot, so I could have countered. He leaves his hands out there. He also reaches in a lot for his shots. He doesn't know his range, like here. Wait till he gets to about this corner. Okay. Here, you see him sort of reach. He's overusing his jab, I think. He's always out there consistently, and he's not moving his head after he throws it. He's just leaving that hand out there. That's asking for a counter. His opponent, you can tell, hasn't really... You can tell he's not got too much experience. Oh. That was a slip. Come on, bro. That was a slip. He tried to sit down, I think, and fell backwards. That's not a count. That's a slip. Bad call by the ref. But anyway, wait, I think the ref was standing behind Thor, so it might have looked like his punch connected and put him off. Anyway, his opponent, what, Larrett, isn't being aggressive enough or jabbing enough. If I was his opponent, I'd be jabbing to his body and trying to move around as much as I could. Oh, but you see Thor, he's sort of like trying to stalk him down. That was actually, it took Thor a little couple seconds to clock he could do that, but that was good from Thor. He sees him coming forward, he goes round the side instead of keeping that hand out. Now we see Thor laying on him, or resting on him, pushing his weight on him, tiring him out. But his opponent's tired. His opponent's not conditioned. His opponent should not be in there with him. I mean, I don't want to see Thor fight a professional fighter. See, in the clinch, Thor sort of doesn't really know what to do. You could still hit Thor in the clinch at that point. Do some little techniques, because he's not holding his arms, keeping them in place, nothing. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, the hands are low. Could have thrown an uppercut there. What's good from Thor? He's lining up his shots. He's not setting them up. He's lining them up. He's very like, he's sort of lining everything up with his right hand, sticking it out there, lining it up, and the fight's been called. His opponent just didn't look like he wanted anymore, to be honest. Look, stumbling back, his arms aren't even protecting his head. He's just trying to keep him off him at this point. Yeah. Well, that's the end of the fight. Damn! 5 minutes. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you my thoughts. If you were just here to see my reaction to the fight, I'll sum that up real quick. Thor, he's progressed. His boxing IQ isn't really up there. Like, he has very limited shots that he throws. He doesn't really throw hooks or uppercuts, or he doesn't really go to the body either. He's slow, but obviously that's expected. He doesn't throw more than 1 or 2 shots, and his coordination and footwork could sort of do with a bit more work. But what is he doing good? He's lining up his shots with the jab. He's obviously hunting down his opponent, using his natural strength to push them back. I've got a new subscriber, I don't know what account or channel, but anyway, Roy Campbell, thank you for subscribing. I see you, my dude. But yeah, like, you can see he's progressing, he's learning, he's yeah, I mean, that's all I can say. I want to give him more, but he's just sort of throwing straight shots only, and that's the thing. His opponent, you can tell he hasn't boxed. But anyway, now I'm gonna sort of go into a more like, not tactical, I don't know, just, if you're really into boxing, you might like this bit. You can argue with me in the comments. Don't be rude if you argue, like, come on man, it's a debate. We all have our own opinions. But what I've seen with Thor is he doesn't throw a lot of punches. Like, them jabs, he was throwing a lot of them, yes, but he wasn't going like jab, 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 1, 2, jab, 1, like the 1, 2 I was gonna say, but I ended on 1. He's not going like jab, 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 hook, jab, 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 lead hook, jab, lead hook, jab, lead hook, backhand. He's not throwing combinations. I also don't remember him going to the body that often. I don't even know if he did. And I know I've just watched the fight. If you can hear tapping sound, I'm whacking my foot with a stick thing I have. But his coordination's a bit bad, and I think that will be bad if he fights Eddie Hall, because in training and in Eddie Hall's charity match, I might do a reaction to that just to compare it to like this. We've seen how he likes to come forward and use his like strength to sort of push forward, and he throws more than 1 shots in training. I can't remember the charity match, but I'm pretty sure he was throwing more than just 2 shots. He was going bam, 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 bam. And obviously that can lead to fatigue, but we know that Eddie is he's got quite a good gas tank on him for a big bloke. But if they were to fight right now, and Eddie's how we see him in training, I do think Eddie would win. I think they'll meet in the middle of the ring. I think Eddie will use his jab. Thor will try and come over the top of Eddie's jab with his own jab, or sort of assert his height. And then he'll try and throw a backhand, Thor will. I think then Eddie, I think he'll end up, their arms get tangled up. Eddie might get hit, and it takes all the sting out of Thor's punch because their arms are tangled up, or it lands awkwardly. Eddie will slip it, or roll it, or block it. And then after that happens, I think Eddie's going to use his strength. Not push him, but just sort of push forward, just move forward and start unloading punches. I think Thor will then be off balance. He'll panic, he'll start just throwing out his jab, throwing punches, leaving his hands under his chin, just his whole face exposed, and then I think Eddie will catch him, and I think that's how the fight will go, and I think it will be a first round. But obviously, this is a whole prediction, we're talking about this fight. If I had to rate Thor's performance out of 10, 10 being like a Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Ali, 1 being like a fucking, I don't even know, I can't even think of a terrible fight, but I'd rate it One being like you've just walked in the boxing gym and the guy's got to spar him. I'd rate it as a 3, I think. And this is off the top of my head. I haven't really thought about this rating process, so I'd rate his performance a 3. You can see he's improving. He's trying to use the jab. I think he's trying to use things he's learning in training and sparring in these fights. But yeah, he's got a lot to work on. I'm looking forward to seeing the fight. I think it is going to be exciting. But anyway, if you like this video, thank you for watching, guys. Obviously, if you want to comment down below, if you want to have a debate with me, ask any questions, obviously. It's always interesting to debate with people. But as long as you're not a dickhead, like if we're actually talking about it, that's fun, that's cool. Yeah, if you want to see more reactions, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll probably do reactions to other stuff when, like, I don't know, stuff has to happen, man. YouTube's been pretty dead recently. And I'm more into boxing. Like, I do boxing, I watch a lot of boxing, I'm a boxing coach. Yeah. Yeah, so you want to see more stuff like that, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and peace.